Morning, HMS 7. Great to see everyone back here on a Monday. Again, as we close out the last 8 days of school, I want you to continue to reflect on these 7 habits of highly effective teenagers, also highly effective people. Their habits and principles, things you can repeatedly do to become successful at any time in your life. Start doing those things now. Remember, we're talking about those 7 things that you can do to improve your life socially, emotionally, academically, just as a whole person. You practice these 7 habits with fidelity, practice them with discipline, and you will find yourself successful. The first one, it always starts with being proactive. When you run up against a problem, be proactive about it. Again, I think always remember our story about Jay-Z. No one would give him a record deal. He decided to, instead of quit being a rapper, he decided to sell his own music out of the back of his car. And now he's one of the more successful hip-hop artists of all time. I could say that story about millions of other people who have not taken no for an answer. Number 2, put first things first. Make sure you prioritize things in your life and in school. Know what your important things are. Know what your big rocks are. You got to reflect on what's important to you and what environment you're in. When you walk into school, what's important to you. When you go home at night, what's important to you. Prioritize that. Everything else will fall into place. Set goals for yourself. Think about Dwight D. Eisenhower, became one of the most successful presidents of all time. When he was in middle school, high school, he wasn't thinking about being president of the United States. However, he was thinking about being successful. His goal was to get to West Point. And then once he got to West Point, it led him in all different directions. And the next thing you know, president of the United States. Think win-win. Help other people out. Don't stop comparing yourself. You can't control what you look like. But you can control what you do with yourself. Stop comparing yourself. Don't compete in an unhealthy way. Don't cut people down. Compete internally and with the group you're a part of to be the best you can possibly be. Listening. Seek first to understand the other party. Are you listening correctly? Eye contact, ears, and your heart. Number 6, synergize. Are you a good teammate? Do you value differences? Do you value likes? Do you value everybody around you, the diversity that's around you, and can you utilize that as a strength? Number 7, are you taking care of yourself? Again, the old adage, you had 5 hours to chop down a tree. Spend 4 of those hours getting your saw ready, or if you're talking about an axe, sharpening that before you get to it. It's that quality over quantity. Are you sleeping enough each night? Are you eating correctly? Are you exercising? Are you learning new things? Are you thankful for what you have? Do you appreciate things in life? And then you attach a growth mindset to that. That's the ultimate steroid here. You've got the 7 habits, and then you attach a growth mindset to growing those habits and those abilities. And again, reflect on that. Are you putting in time and effort to be proactive? Are you putting in time and effort to set goals? Are you asking questions of yourself? You're like, you know what, I've been proactive, I've come into work, what could I try next? It's a good thing there's a lot of options there. Always remember mistakes equal growth. I think we have a tendency to want to beat ourselves up on mistakes. I can get like that too, but they do equal growth. Reflect on your mistakes. Have a purpose, practice it daily. Our purpose here hopefully is learning each and every day. Make learning your goal and your performance will follow. If you come in each and every day making learning your goal, your performance will follow. A couple of quick announcements here. Yearbooks are still on sale in the main office. We'll have a brief yearbook signing party on 8th period on our last day of school. You can buy those all the way up until the last day of school. You can purchase them online, or you can bring $25 to the main office for that yearbook. We'll have a little yearbook signing party at the end of the year. They're still on sale. Drop down here and get them. Last but not least, if you got a library book, please get those returned to Miss Treese in the library. Those need to be returned ASAP. We love you guys. It's great to see you back here on a Monday.